Hey YouTube, this is EJ or Trucking with E. I don't know my name. Whatever you see at the bottom of this video, that's what my name is. Yeah. Anyways, let's get started. This video is gonna be about my experience at Maverick. I'm currently still in the process of training, but I wanted to make a video of like my first week and the things I had to go through while at Maverick. So to start, I wrote it down because memory's bad. Week one. Week one was an interesting week. It was one of those weeks that it was like I didn't know or ever been through an experience like this, I should say. And overall, like I will say before I get to explaining what happened in that week, it was a good week. It was very nerve-wracking, but it was still good. So to come to Maverick, obviously you could come and you could do the training program that they offer where they teach you how to get your CDL and hires you. And I believe if you take that route, you have to sign a contract with them. Pretty sure that's what I was told. And I don't know that process fully, so I can't speak on it because I came into Maverick with my CDL. And coming into Maverick with your CDL, personally, I was kind of forced to because I wanted to go to the Maverick training program, but I couldn't because of the state I lived in. So I was forced to get my CDL first, apply to Maverick, and become a student/experienced driver because I already had my CDL. So week one, I remember day one, it was a Sunday, early morning. It was like that type of day where you just get introduced to the company, their values, what you're going to be doing for the rest of the week. And it was a real smooth day. It was very long, very much so long. And throughout that day, like it was an exciting feeling because you were getting explained like their values, doing everything the Maverick way. And basically they told us that day that we're not hired yet, but throughout the week, on Thursday, I believe, we got our job offers. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all those days we were doing basically paperwork. We did the onboarding drug test and physical. And then we did, I think it was benefits on Wednesday. And then Thursday we got our job offer. For the drug test and the physical, that was tough. And it wasn't tough just because, like, the physical was hard or anything, but it was just, I'm a type of person that I like to eat a lot. I know I'm like skin and bones, but like I enjoy eating. So, you can't really eat during your physical I think any past physical I've taken, I didn't eat that morning. But anyways, so you come in on Monday, they tell you to dress light, sweatpants, which is the only day you can wear sweatpants, by the way. And you dress light, you do your drug test, which is the urine and hair follicle test. Then you continue, see a doctor. He checks you out to see if you could work, obviously. And then after that, you do this I don't even know how to explain what it was. It was like they called it it reminded me of a gym test in high school because, we were squatting, lifting, doing things, getting in and out of the truck, climbing on the back of a trailer. All of this is new to me. So I was just like, I felt like a kid in a candy store. But it was overall a good experience, So Tuesday, we got introduced to like studying atlases that day, I'm pretty sure. Like how to map, know where you're going. We implemented like our 30-minute breaks, 10-hour resets, and it was a lot of work, like schoolwork type of work. I mean, if you don't like schoolwork type of work, yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. and I met a lot of cool people. Like I'm I'm not a extrovert or introvert. I'm like right in the middle. So like I'm really easy to get along with. So like all the people that I met, their energy was cool. It was overall, it's like I made new friends while I was coming on to a new job that I didn't know if I got hired yet or not. So that was cool. So after Tuesday, Wednesday came along, and it was one of those slow days where you didn't really do much, but you did some type of work. And it's like you sit, you watch videos, and you listen, you take tests for those videos, and then Thursday we got our job offers. Wednesday was one of those days that was just like, whew, why am I here? But it was all worth it in the end, in my opinion. Overall, week one from that Sunday till we got our job offers, I would say was a very intuitive week. Like I enjoyed it. It made me excited to work, you know. Week two will be flatbed training. Now this was its own monster. So after you come off of week one with your CDL, or if you are a previous driver, or just coming into the situation or the job with your CDL, you still have to do flatbed training. Some people, if let's say you came from a company who did flatbed and you showed Maverick that you were able to do it Maverick's way, because Maverick has its own way it does things, you would basically skip this process and go straight to your truck because you didn't have to go through a trainer with the trainer. And for me, flatbed training was it was definitely one of those things that I was just like, man. Every day I'll be in the bay just being like, man, because it was so new, but it was fun. But then it was like hard at the same time. But it was also like just it was a mixture of many feelings basically. So right here, what we did simplified, we basically loaded makeshift freight, like chains, straps, tarping, all the fun stuff. Making sure you always wear your safety equipment. Like, it seems like a lot when you're looking at it from the outside in, or if you've never done it before, like when they explain like what you will be doing. We did that from Thursday. Like literally, once you got your job offer that Thursday, you went to a different classroom and you started your flatbed training. Like you explored the bays, figured out where the exits were for the bays, for tornadoes, fires, and all that. And then you will do that till next Thursday. So you go Thursday to Thursday, a week. So throughout that week, it was just every single day we did a certain load, and we would first the days would start off like we would watch a video about it. We'll go downstairs, we'll do it, we'll come upstairs, take a test. Just like that through the entire week until we inevitably did our final examination with about freight and how it's loaded and what's wrong. And that was all a flatbed. Was it hard? Honestly, at some points for me, it was like, whoa, flatbed, man. this is something else. It's a different monster. But it wasn't like difficult to understand. Like if you follow their rules, you will be straight. That's really all I could say. They tell you a lot, like if you ever need help, call the securement hotline. And I've seen it, like, because the instructors, they carry a phone, and if you need help, you call them. They help you out. And it's happened plenty of times while we were in class, and it was like, that made it feel good. Like if I'm stuck out there and I need help, it's like I have somebody to call, And then they have a training PowerPoints and videos if you need help, even more help. Like let's say you don't want to call them first, you could look at the videos and see if you could do it. And then if you still need help, you call them. That is dope. Did I like it? I have mixed feelings about flatbed. honestly. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Would I do it again? Yeah, of course. I love new experiences. And flatbed, it kind of showed me like once you do something real good and you see your like finished product, it's like a good feeling in the stomach, you know? It's like, yeah, I did that tarp. Like looking at tarp or looking at them tarp and it's like, dang, I gotta do that. And then doing it and it's like, oh, I just did that. And then it's like, if it's nice, it's like, yes. But that was flatbed. So the joke that I got literally throughout the week of flatbed training was whenever we'll do flatbed training like in a classroom and they'll be talking about like the experience of flatbedding like in once you leave the class and get your own truck. I kind of didn't fall into that category of flatbed because I'm glass. So like with the way Maverick does it is if you join their glass division and you come in with your CDL and like let's say you never did anything like I did, you have to do flatbed, pass flatbed to get to glass. So whenever they'll be talking about flatbed, I kind of was like the black sheep, and I would be made not like made fun of, but like like, oh, you're glass, you don't got to worry about this, and it's like, okay, it was one of those feelings was just like, dang, I'm glass and they're flatbed. It was weird. It was weird. I didn't pay no mind though. Next, for me, I had to go to glass training. Everybody at flatbed, they went to their trainer truck, which I will make another video about because obviously I'm still in training. Like currently I'm in my trainer's truck. So glass training was 3 days after flatbed. So once you finished your final exam and passed on Wednesday, Thursday, they told you what you were going to do with your trainer. I had to go to glass. Glass is way more easier than flatbed. It's not hard. It's tedious. There's way more steps in like unsecuring and loading, but it's the same on all glass, if that makes sense. Or depending on what type of glass, like it's basically all the same. Like flatbed, you have timber, you have steel coils. You just have a lot of other stuff that you gotta adjust while you're doing flatbed. So glass, coming into glass after doing flatbed, it just made it seem so much easier. And it was honestly a really, like, it was like a relaxing, I'm not gonna say it was not like fucking work, but it was, I'm not gonna say it wasn't work, but it was more relaxed than it was only 2 of us. Like I literally came from a class of like 15, 14 to a class of 2 people for 3 days. So I felt like I had a lot more hands-on training, and it really made me enjoy what I was gonna be doing while I worked, if that makes sense. Would I do it all over again? And I'm going to talk about like the whole situation, like from week 1 on the onboarding to flatbed training and glass training. Yes, I would. It was a wonderful experience. The people are dope. It made me it made me enjoy what I will be doing for the next few years, I got one last thing to say. Do not take more than 1 drink. That is it. That is all. Don't take no more than 1 drink. I might tell you later. I might not. But that was my onboarding of Maverick Transportation from week 1 of coming on to flatbed training to glass training and what I went through. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. Like, I will answer anything. Like, I'm just enjoying life, But please like and subscribe if you have the time. Have a blessed year, man. It's 2022. Peace.